So the Marine Option Program actually predates marine science at our school or marine biology at Manoa. Back in the past, the only way to get marine science into a student's curriculum or into a student's program of study was to participate in the Marine Option Program, which was added on to be an interdisciplinary program for students to be able to do some marine-oriented classes. And so it's on all 10 campuses. And the way that it works is that it's a very hands-on, experiential, applied learning sort of a program where students take classes in marine science. They can do a skills project to earn a credential. We do lots of field trips. We do lots of networking. And the majority of people in the state that work in marine conservation are all graduates of the MOP program, either here or at one of the other campuses. So it's very well known and it's very widespread throughout the islands. So there are a lot of benefits to earning a MOP certificate. Well, just to be involved with the MOP program, even if they don't go for the full certificate, just to be involved with the MOP program, incoming brand new students, it's a way to get involved with the marine science community really, really fast. So basically there's an entire network of students that you're already integrated with on day one of your program. And it's a really good networking program because there are so many professionals in marine conservation and research throughout the islands and the whole Pacific. They all come back and they give back to the program. So we're constantly drawing on these people that were previously MOP students that are now working professionals to come back and interact with our students to offer them internships or tips or job search skills, opportunities for projects. So there's just a lot of ways to get involved with a lot of different people that have already been in the program. It's this whole huge community. Yeah, so a MOP project can be almost anything. Originally they called it a MOP skills project. And basically what it is anything that is going to advance your individual career. So one of the things about MOP is that it's very student individualized and oriented. And so if a student comes and says, I'm really, really interested in doing science communication, they can come up with some sort of a project that is involved with science communication that's going to help advance their career. If somebody's interested in research, they can do a research project. If they're interested in art, they can do some sort of an art project that's marine oriented. So it can be a research project, an internship, developing some sort of a skill. It can even be a pilot project for something that they might want to take into a senior thesis project later. So usually what happens is that students come in and they say, I think I'm interested in a MOP project. The first thing that they do when they get involved with the MOP program is they take the MARI 100 class, which is the Marine Seminar class, MOP Seminar class. And in that class, we have tons of guest speakers that come in and they talk about all different kinds of opportunities and what they did for MOP projects if they were MOP students previously. And so students are constantly getting ideas and ways to get involved and things to try out. So they're starting to get involved with things. And then when they say, okay, I think I want to do a project, we sit down and talk about what it is that they would like to accomplish in their career. And then we draw on those guest speakers and on ideas and on local opportunities. And I help them think of something that could be a project that they feel like is going to enhance and take forward their future careers. I can help them come up with a project for almost anything that they want to get on their CV for their future careers. In addition to the certificate, which not all the students actually do the full certificate. A lot of them only get involved, they can get involved at a lot of different levels. So we do pretty much a monthly field trip of some sort that gets students out to, maybe it's whale watching, maybe it's a meet and greet on the boat, maybe it's going over to the monk seal hospital and getting to know those people, or participating in some kind of a restoration at a local fish pond. So we have a lot of those. We have often something that Matt Connolly is called, our staff coordinator for MOP, has called the MOP Opportunities. So on Friday nights, a few times a year, there's a get together either virtually on Zoom or in person to be involved with thinking about some thematic kind of a thing, or getting together even for a games night potentially. We do various events. Sometimes we have guest speakers. MOP runs the Quest program. So the whole system-wide MOP runs this diving program that is that trains students to monitor and survey coral reefs using scuba. And it happens for 2 weeks every year. So students can get involved with Quest. They can also get involved with learning the species that you need to know for Quest, even if they don't do Quest. And that's very helpful for them to learn all of the local species. There's a marine archaeology program or course that runs some summers, and that's sponsored by MOP. And we've just reopened our MOP office, and we have a study area that students that are MOP students all take turns basically manning the front desk so that we can keep that open 5 days a week. And it's got study resources and tables and all different kinds of things that you can use to get together to study or to hang out between classes and use different resources. So a lot of students end up making a lot of good friends through MOP that they're going to be colleagues with for years and years to come. These are the people that they're meeting now and getting involved with in MOP and marine science in general are the same people that they're going to be working with 20, 30 years from now, and then coming back and helping us run future Quest programs or future MOP projects for incoming students.
If you would like to learn more about the Marine Option Program, please visit their website and consider joining the Discord server for additional information and opportunities. All links will be in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the interview.